Are they gonna
that'd be
do
cool.
like a Shang-Chi counterpart? Like have an Asian character up in there?
They said no.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
They said no, they're not.
They declined.
There is a new boss in town at DC Comics. We've known about this. James Gunn.
James Gunn
took over.
Yep.
And now he has announced what he is going to be doing with DC.
Wait, he's the CEO?
He's the co-leader now.
Like
He's the Kevin Feige?
Like the creative director guy?
Yeah.
The Feige guy.
Okay.
Is he gonna like construct the? You know how like
Yes.
the first universe was like it's around Iron Man, so he's gonna construct like the whole story and like. Ooh.
So are they gonna do it around Robert Pattinson then?
No. So that's called DC Elseworlds. They're still going to let those movies go forward. That's Matt Reeves' project.
Yeah.
Because they're doing a
And
second
the Joker one as well.
Okay.
And the Joker one. And Matt Reeves has a series about the Penguin that's headed to HBO.
I'm like, why do they never do the Penguin shit?
Oh, they're gonna do. So he's using Colin Farrell.
He's using Colin Farrell.
Oh, that's cool.
Because he's a great. I mean, he's.
Colin Farrell's a penguin?
Not Danny DeVito?
He was in the Batman.
Oh shit.
With Robert Pattinson.
I need to watch it, maybe.
Wow.
You don't like Jared Leto?
What the fuck did you say?
Jared Leto's my favorite Joker.
For real?
Dude, do you want us to edit that out?
Nah, he's my favorite.
Keep saying. I think we should have brought back Danny DeVito to be the Penguin.
But Danny DeVito was tight as Penguin.
He was the most scariest Penguin ever.
He was scary as fuck.
It's funny that Danny DeVito's been mentioned twice in the last 2 days now.
Dude, Danny DeVito's the man.
He's hot right now, dude.
Big on Danny DeVito around here. So yeah,
Twins 2.
The first movie, or the first chapter, like remember MCU had Phase 1? This is going to be called Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters.
Oh, cool.
And these are the projects.
Batman?
Batman's coming, yes, but the first one that he's focusing on is Superman. It's called Superman Legacy. And it's about his younger days as a reporter at the Daily Planet. And
Like Smallville style, huh?
In between Smallville and in between.
I think it's like after he lived in Smallville, he's living in Metropolis.
Metropolis?
And then he's going to be like struggling with his human side versus his Kryptonian side.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So then that's
So hard to find a struggle for Superman.
Yeah, dude, so lame.
it's tough. It's tough.
Dude. So I could fly.
But I do like
through
when they
looking-
dive deep more and then it's more human and there's like a internal struggle, kind of like Joker. That was sick.
Joker's
Jared
sick.
Leto Joker, yeah.
Yeah. Jared Leto Joker was not sick.
What other movies are there?
So they're doing a
Slipping that in.
Batman movie, but it's going to be about Batman's like kid Damian Wayne instead of Dick Grayson.
Who does Damian Wayne become? Is he
Damon Wayans, he becomes Damon.
Later though, later, way later.
And then they make really good, black blank man.
It's the prequel to the Wayans Bros. Yeah. No, he's gonna actually. That's kind of a interesting. That's kind of a funny joke because Marlon Wayans was gonna be Robin in the 1980s.
Really?
Yeah.
89?
movies.
Yeah.
That would have been sick.
But then they ended up cutting that before shooting, and then they had him signed on to do Batman Returns, but then they went in a different direction and decided not to introduce Robin yet. And so, but he was signed for I think he was signed for years.
Wow.
And he got paid out to not play Robin.
That's
They paid him
dope.
not to play Robin.
Wow. Interesting.
And they paid Billy D. Williams not to play Harvey Dent. Same shit.
No way.
Yeah, he was cast as
I love
Two-Face.
Billy D. Williams.
Me too. He was in the movie as Harvey Dent, but then he didn't get to be Two-Face. Yeah, because he was going to be in the next ones and then didn't happen.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen Two-Face in a minute.
Yeah, Two-Face is...
Haven't seen that motherfucker in a while.
yeah.
It's weird because I feel
forgot
like
about Two-Face.
I feel like the entire let's call it the DC universe or cinematic universe, if you will, it's like gonna be really really weird still for the next 2 years before we even really pick up
They
momentum.
fucked up so bad on all
Well,
of them.
because they still have the Flash coming out at the end of this year. They still have Aquaman 2 with Jason Momoa, so they haven't reset anything.
Dude, public trust is down.
Matt Reeves Batman with Robert Pattinson. That's these are Elseworld projects, so that means that you've got this other
Everything's
stuff.
Frankenstein together.
But I feel like if this dude is doing it, James Gunn is doing it, it's probably gonna have so much of a different look and story than the rest of them that it's gonna
and
set
probably
itself
well
apart.
planned.
And maybe titled differently too.
Yeah, even the Suicide Squad one, the second Suicide Squad versus the first one, is so different.
So different.
Second one's so good.
Yeah, the tone
Really?
is so much different.
the first one, that's
First one sucked. Yeah, Will Smith will suck.
That movie's motherfucking whack.
the second one is fun. It's
Yeah?
really good. And then because of that, you get Peacemaker, which is probably one of the only fucking
Yep.
sick DC projects that everyone really likes.
It's a good one. It was funny.
Yeah, like it's a fun time.
So the Batman one, you said he'll have a different title. He does. It's called The Brave and the Bold, and it introduces Damian Wayne, who is kind of an asshole Robin.
Oh god.
Because he's Batman's actual son that he had.
So he's like
Al
entitled and shit.
Ghul. Yeah. So he's like a little chip on his shoulder.
A little pussy, dude.
And then
Wait, Robin's related to Batman?
no,
This
there's
one.
a newer Robin. His name's Damian.
There's like several different.
Oh, okay.
There's a bunch.
I see.
So then it'll be more about the Bat family and kind of a father-son story kind of take. And then they're doing one called Lanterns, which you might like, Bart. It's about all green, like
Chinese lanterns and stuff.
but it's more of a True Detective style
Lantern.
series.
What?
Yeah, so it's like two of the Green Lanterns working together, like Hal Jordan and John Stewart, and they're like investigating some shit.
John Stewart?
With Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, John Stewart's one of the
The characters, not.
character Green Lantern.
Oh, I was
Sorry,
like,
sorry,
what the
sorry.
heck?
I was like, John Stewart's gonna be the
Are
green.
they
I was like,
gonna
that'd be
do
cool.
like a Shang-Chi counterpart? Like have an Asian character up
Yeah.
in there?
They said no.
Okay, cool.
They said no,
They
no.
declined.
So like with the.
Is there any Asians in DC?
No.
No, right?
Always is.
The Namor, I believe.
Namor.
There always is. They're just
There's got to be like a very like a B-side character.
And he probably does kung fu.
Because I thought something better in Marvel that everyone knew was Green Lantern, the Bruce Lee one.
That was Green Hornet.
Green Hornet.
Green Hornet. Oh yeah. Green Lantern's the white guy. Yeah.
I was like, dang.
I like Agent Zero. They mentioned him just a little bit. You remember that one?
That's Marvel.
And Wolverine?
Yeah.
Agent Zero's the guy
movie
who's like the
sucks.
fastest shooter. That was dope.
There's a lot of Marvel Asian characters. They're just not like
Silver Samurai. They made him a fucking.
or like
asshole man.
Sunfire.
Oh yeah, Sunfire's tight. Or like the Korean Hulk. You ever heard of Korean Hulk?
That's his name in the comic.
Sunfire?
I'd be down to watch a
he
Korean.
Hulk, but he's
They couldn't just call him K Hulk.
Koreans get angry.
Oh, that's true.
the Han, dude.
Hulk Kim.
I'd be down to watch
Powers
that.
of-
Watch some Koreans
and the
just
gamma
get
ray?
pissed.
They're doing another movie called movie called The Authority, based on a team of superheroes with rather extreme methods of protecting the planet that first originated from the late 1990s under an influential imprint known as Wildstorm Comics.
Wait, who's
Wildstorm.
Yeah, remember
Wow.
who's
Yeah.
who are the superheroes that are in that group?
I don't know. I've never
Wildstorm?
heard of them.
Yeah.
Wildstorm. Isn't that with the? Is that with Grifter and like? Is that Wildstorm?
So they got deep cuts, which is cool. They
You know who they're bringing back for the DC universe? Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing is DC. I fucking love Swamp
You
Thing.
like Swamp Thing?
Yeah.
The movie was sick, dude.
Yeah.
You don't remember watching that shit? Swamp.
I love Swamp Thing.
I remember the cartoon more than the movie.
Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. The movie was very slow.
Oh wait,
I was a child.
I'm thinking of Toxic Avenger.
Oh yeah, that's a
Is
really
he
bad movie.
DC?
Steve, do they have actors
No, he's
for
from,
the movies yet?
No, nobody's been hired.
Just the time.
They're just building it right now.
Like James Gunn is still writing Superman Legacy.
He just started writing it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who are the Wildstorm franchise characters? Is it?
Um,
That's not Gen 13, is it?
it's called Earth 50, I think. That's what they're calling it.
Dude, I don't know anything about this, which is kind of cool though.
I think it was Jim Lee's. Yeah, it was Jim Lee's.
Yeah, it's just gonna be weird because everything's gonna feel so like one-off, like and non-continuous for the next 2 years.
But even Marvel felt like that in the beginning. We're like, wait, are these characters gonna make it to here? And then it wasn't until.
But
like,
with DC, it's like they're finishing old stories. Like Jason Momoa's Aquaman was already a part of like 4 different like DC films. You know what I'm saying? And like The Flash is finally coming out, and he was part of the Justice League that was Zack Snyder's
so
like era.
disorganized.
And Keaton Batman's coming back in The Flash.
That's why they're always number 2 to Marvel.
And James Gunn actually said The Flash was one of his favorite movies.
Did he say that?
Yeah,
The Flash is cool.
I can't wait to watch that Flash movie because of Keaton.
I am excited. To
The
be
character, how they do the Flash, he's the coolest Justice League hero out of all. Like he's the most interesting to me.
Out of all the Justice League, you'd think the Flash is the coolest.
Really?
Well, just
You're
like
talking about Superman's, Batman's, Wonder Woman's.
as far as from the movie, I was like, oh, the Flash, like his scenes are the coolest to me.
Oh, just like the very quick electrification, slow motion running stuff.
Oh yeah, Wonder Woman was DC. I forgot that.
Please,
that
yeah,
was,
Wonder
a,
Woman
that
was
was a
cool.
good movie.
Yeah, that was actually good.
The first one was sick.
I think they just gotta make good standalone movies, right?
I think are they doing Supergirl as well?
Yeah, they are doing Supergirl. Yep, that's.
But
another
it's
one.
supposed to be more mature and like a darker twist or something like that.
It's based on this guy named Tom King, a miniseries that he did about she was sent to Earth, raised by loving parents. Superman was sent to Earth, raised by loving parents, and Supergirl was raised on a rock, a chip off of Krypton, and watched everyone around her die and be killed in terrible ways for the first 14 years.
Dude, she lived on a rock.
Yeah, and then she comes to Earth. So she's like a little more hardcore.
Yeah.
And Kryptonian, and Superman's kind of a pussy compared to her.
Yeah. She's gonna beat his fucking ass, dude.
So she lived as a refugee.
That sounds gay.
There it is. But she's not as strong as Superman, and she can't compete like him in sports.
She can't throw a
Can
ball.
she dunk even though she can fly?
She can dunk, yeah.
They should make her Vietnamese.